back at the Blue Moon or Blue Room, whatever it's called, the club.
Through my veins, 'cause I'm burning out for you.
Ah, great. Cole, you got a wife to think about, man. The Golden Butterfly. God damn.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
Not like I got a
What have we
choice.
got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
If you get out of the way, I can get down the damn stairs. Oh, pardon me. Another damn... What I notice is, even though you put a suspect away in each one of these murder cases, it never gets any better. It's either another copycat. Okay, I'm stuck on the pole. It's either another copycat,
You drive.
or
Go over the case notes.
we don't catch the real murderer. Now, where the hell did Rusty's alcoholic fat ass get to? There you are.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Yeah, because we've been getting along so swimmingly up to this point.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Nothing that concerns you, lady.
Down and work them over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
Yeah,
Did your parents ever ask you to run away from home?
at least Rusty, I mean, my last partner, he actually wanted to get things done. Rusty's just being a dick. Alright, let's go and interview the guy.
You can drive.
I remember when I was going and collecting all the golden film reels when I first played this game. I did it with him.
There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
And you could hear him wheezing out of breath while he was trying to chase me around the mountain.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine.
Wow.
You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't get.
This conversation is over.
Rusty has sexist written all over him. And drunker, too. Molar Residence, 11:01 a.m. Does anyone else notice the music keeps playing? Save, it's saving. I need to turn down the sound. There we go. That's better. Keeps playing over the damn interrogation. I don't like it.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
Oh,
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler.
Okay, okay, and ask for your life story, kid.
Thank you.
A smart kid would have asked to see ID.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Oh, just smoke. I don't mind. Alright, time to look for stuff. I'm going to break it to the kid. She's not going to be happy about this. No, I don't want the violin. I think that's a violin, right? No. I think I'm in the wrong bedroom. Okay, here we go. Maybe. There's a ring box. Or two things. Okay, what's this?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Nothing else in here, I don't think. Can't go out that door. Anything in the kitchen? Up. What? Cole, I can't move. No, no. I guess nothing is important there. I don't see anything. Alright, there we go.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle.
Oh, don't tell her!
Your mother is dead.
See what you went and done now, Cole?
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Shit.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school
Hey, you look
for
like
quite a
12,
while.
so probably not.
What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Well, there was the ring and the watch missing.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Ah, yes, because gifts, presents, and money make up for everything else,
Happily
right?
married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to
I would
make
never
up
hit a
for it.
woman. Never. It's not the right
He
thing to
always
do.
wore her golden butterfly.
You hear that, Rusty?
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I'll have to do it now.
That's it? There's got to be more.
I'll be back. What? I can't get up. Alright, whatever. I'll talk to him.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Shit.
You know anyone who wears a smallish men's shoe who had a major grudge?
I forgot
against
to
your
look
wife?
at everything.
Is there something you would like to
I
tell
know.
us, Hugo?
No, I do not. You finished making hints? That's it? There's got to be more.
I can't. Nope. I have to. Shit.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Lie.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
He's probably jerking it.
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, God damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Let me use intuition. Yeah, now.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Huh.
Where's the school?
Belmont High on West 2nd Street. There's a parking lot next door where the parents wait for the kids.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You
Try
gotta
to
be
look
kidding
new
me,
outfit, the
Phelps. Put the
outsider.
cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Detective!
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Hey!
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Oh, come on. Game knows me too well.
He looks dangerous.
Hey. There we go. Inspect the incinerator. Shoe. Ah.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Hasn't this kid been through enough?
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have, what's my new outfit? The Outsider. Where is it? That's okay, I guess.
It's a 5-star, goddamn way.
Now where do we go? Oh, the high school. I thought we were going to the... Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the high
Galloway,
school.
Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
Brought us
Inform
something.
Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Oh, might as well just go to the morgue then.
Can you drive to this one?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Big surprise there.
Parsimony.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on besides. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. Central Morgue, 3:32 p.m. Oh, sorry, janitor. There he is.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. I think it's the last one, right?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Oh, so our murderer's, what do you call it? A priest? Probably not a murderer, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. The other things...
So are we looking for a sailor
Yeah.
or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
We've got to nail this guy.
Poor woman. That's all I can say. Well, all of them are. Telephone. Where's the telephone? Is it outside? Maybe it's outside. Rusty, please. Excuse me. I'm guessing it's outside. Oh yeah, it's all the way damn across the street. Damn it. That's a gangster-looking car back there. That's something you'd see out of Al Capone's fleet.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Drove me up to Mohammed.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School in Plainfields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
Where the hell did Rusty come from? Just snuck up behind me like that.
Advice?
Sounds like the broad got messed up between the house and the school. If you've been to the house, it's time to try the school.
Alright, let's go to the school down there.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, sorry people, I'm not talking a lot during this playthrough. But I feel this game is much more story-driven than most of the games I've ever played on my channel. So that's...
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Yeah, I should never have him drive again. But as long as we're on this desk, I really don't have a choice. Belmont High School, 5:38 p.m. I think this is modeled off Beverly Hills High School, maybe? I'm not sure.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night.
That was almost a sudden jump cut
maybe
there.
1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Oh, get your ass out of my face, man.
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now.
That's the one we saw in the cutscene.
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Oh, great. Well, that's the guy I definitely saw in the cutscene, so we have to charge his ass. He calls this running here is bringing up fond memories of running track back in high school. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the same high school, but you know. I'm guessing he wasn't chasing after child molesters either. Come back here, bitch. I saw you in the cutscene. You're dead for. Done for, both. I really can't talk during this playthrough. Does anyone else notice that? Can I pull out a gun? Nope.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a
I don't care about skeleton going into the bar and ordering a beer. Come on, I can get him. No, you're not jumping! A little further ahead than that, but alright. Thank God, I want to chase him across the entire city.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Ah, golden
You're
butterfly.
under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Ooh.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Check the trunk. Ugh.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic.
That
I
does
wonder what
look
Eli
good.
does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Call Central. Alright. Well, I was beginning to think that the guy we just got was the murderer, but HM, Hugo Moeller, or whatever his name is on the jacket. And Eli Rooney is ER, so... I'm not sure. And the husband does have the smaller feet,
1247.
I think.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Turn to Central for interrogations. Alright, thank God.
You can drive.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
We should have shot him.
Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
General Police Station, 6:56 p.m.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work
Do my
the evidence,
best.
Rusty. Let him. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
Now let's go
Fair
to...
and love and war.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy.
Let's go to
I
one
was
first.
tolerating him.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money.
Smell of
You've been
things.
in trouble before, Eli.
Guess he hasn't
Who
taken
do
a
you
bath
think
in
the
a
jury
while.
will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just
And
seems
yet
to
you
be
still
people's
get roughed
damn
up.
rough.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Oh no.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman.
Oh, this is probably where I fucked up.
I think you should let me go. Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
Everyone loves money in this freaking game. It's ridiculous.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about?
Charge Hugo
money,
Mueller with
Hugo
murder.
Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I remember, and he's not the suspect. I remember that, so I already screwed up this case.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
It's either lie or doubt. I need to ask. That's a lie.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
The bloody tire iron, right?
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
Chrysler, huh?
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know? Or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
I have to charge him.
Hugo Mueller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Well, I didn't have any other evidence against the other guy, or apparently the game didn't think I did, so I wasn't left with too much of a choice. What? 1 star? Are you kidding? That's bullshit. Blah blah blah, staring down Mercharge's complex life as an orphan. God damn it.